Listen, you just discovered a different approach to your boss. You just discovered a different approach to that relationship. You just discovered a different approach to that family member, to that coworker, to your neighbor. You just discovered a different approach to that situation in its entirety. And because you're showing up different, because you're showing no interest, you are literally causing some people confusion. All these years, all these months, you've been approaching it one way, and it seems like you couldn't get any results from your approach. No matter what you did, how you showed up, how nice you were, these individuals continued to do and be the same way they were, the same way they are. And now you've decided to take a different approach. This time you said, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. This time you said, you know what? I'm going to leave you right here and let you think about what you just said, what you just did. This time you said, you know what? I'm not going to bend over backwards for that assignment, for that position. I'm going to allow them to approach me. I know what I bring to the table. I know who I am. If they want me for the position, they will come and approach me because you've done the work. This time you've decided to take a different approach. And can I tell you this time, sweetheart, there's going to be different results. And some of you are already seeing it. Some of you are already seeing the results. It will be foolish of us to continue to do the same things the same way and think we're going to get a different result. And you've had that aha moment. Something so simple, you've made a small adjustment. I don't know who I'm talking to. You've made a small adjustment, but can I tell you there's big results behind that? You no longer have to stress yourself out going back and forth with your children, going back and forth with your spouse, going back and forth with that ex-lover, going back and forth with the neighbors in the lawn, whatever it is you've been going through. You're taking a different approach to it, and it's making big adjustments for you mentally, emotionally, financially, physically. And the people that's on the receiving end of it, they're scratching their heads right now because they're so used to you showing up one particular way. They're so used to you talking one particular way. They're so used to you giving in a certain manner. And now that you're not, now that you haven't, these individuals are confused, completely confused. You're taking a different approach to whatever the situation is. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but you know if this message is for you. Congratulations. Congratulations. You have just completely put your foot on the enemy's neck, and you probably don't even realize it, but I'm coming to confirm it. I'm coming to confirm this for you. You have put your foot on the enemy's neck. Even with you just being unbothered, even with you just simply saying, you know what, I don't want to do this today. Something so small as that. You don't realize just how powerful you are. Never underestimate your power. Never underestimate your power, and don't continue to give it away. This is what this video is about. You have tapped into something. Whatever that thing is, stay right there. Stay right there. If this is resonating with you, stay right there. They got it. Whoever this person is, these people are, they got it. Whatever you did, whatever you said, however you showed up, whatever you chose not to do, they got it. They got it. Even if they don't say they got it, they act like they didn't hear you, they heard you, they felt you. Trust me. This is a confirmation for you. You don't have to show up the same way. You don't have to operate the same way. You don't have to be the same person. Whenever you feel like there needs to be adjustment in your life, do that. Do that, because you're never going to be able to please everybody. So always make the right decision for you. What makes you and your family comfortable? What's going to keep you being stable? What's going to keep you being happy? What's going to allow you to move around freely? freely, no longer in bondage to people, places, and things, no longer in bondage to people's opinions, no longer in bondage to people's tactics and antics. No more. No more. The more you evolve, the more you become, the more you pour into your cup, the more you awaken, the more you know who you are, the less of them. Less of them. The more you get stronger, it's less of them. More of you, less of them. People know that. They know that. Those of you that have been constantly trying to keep the peace, constantly holding your tongue, constantly with headaches, constantly feeling like you got to say something but you can't because you're walking on eggshells to make everybody else feel good. That's over. Whatever adjustments you've made, whatever adjustments you're planning on making, because maybe this is something you've been thinking about and you're like, should I do it? Should I not? What are they going to think? How are they going to feel? Those days are over, y'all. We've done enough of that. Thinking about everybody else's feelings. How are they going to show up? How are they going to feel? What are they going to say? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? It's now time to bust out of some people's box. The box they placed you in. The box they placed themselves in. They put themselves in a box and then they put that projection onto you. They put themselves in a particular box. They do. And then they put that projection on you. So of course when you go against the grain, of course when you tell them they're doing something wrong, of course when you do something different, it's always going to be some backlash. Because you're the first to do it. They've never seen it done. You're doing it. You're the first to speak up to that man, that woman, your grandpa, your uncle, the person that's been a tyrant in the bloodline for so long. You're now speaking up to them. Oh, somebody's scratching their head right now because of you. They don't get it. They can't comprehend it. What you were putting down before, they couldn't pick up. But baby love, right now, they got it. They picking up what you putting down. Trust me. Trust me. Never underestimate your power. Never underestimate your intuition. Never think people didn't see, feel, heard what you had to say. You as a chosen one, even if you don't speak up as often, people hear you when you do. They feel you when you do. They see you when you make the move. Because they know if you gotten to that point, they've had to do something to get you there, to push you there, to cause you to show up that way. And it's not about you being arrogant. It's not about you trying to prove something. No. It's just, this is it. I'm putting a period right here. This is it. This is where I'm going to stop you in your tracks right here. Long gone are the days for people just walking over you, making jokes at your expense, causing you to be confused, making you feel like you don't belong. You go into the room, you feel like you got to sit back, fall back. No. No. Stand up, stand out, shine. Stand up, stand out, shine. That's your motto. That's who you are now. That's the kind of power, energy that you're coming in now. Big energy. I'm confident energy. Yeah, you talk about me, but you ain't bold enough to say it in my face. So continue to talk behind my back. Not that you're coming in combative energy, no. But some people, all they will do is sit on the sideline and talk. All they will do is sit behind your back and talk. That's fine. Go off. Go off. Have fun. But you, sweetheart, have stepped into a season, have stepped into an element, have stepped into a version of you that's unfamiliar to people around you. And you have to know that. You have to know I'm not who I used to be. Maybe I see myself in a certain version, certain way, but everybody else around me don't, because you're doing the inner work. The smallest adjustment can take you to a whole nother level. And the moment you step outside your door, people see it, they feel it, they know it. They may not say it out their mouths, but they will treat you differently. They will look at you differently. They will approach you differently. And because now you're showing up different, you are a new version of yourself. Even as you're figuring it out, there's still something different about you. And somebody's scratching their head. Some people are scratching their head regarding your life, regarding your decisions, regarding your situation. And that's okay. What's understood don't need to be explained. Let them watch you. Let them see you. Let them see you make the moves. Whatever you do, though, don't stop moving. Don't backtrack. Whatever you do, y'all, this journey is not easy. But you're making some waves. You're making some moves. I told y'all, we don't ride the waves, we create them. You're making waves right now. You living in your truth, being authentic, figuring out who you are, being okay with being outcasted, being okay with being different, being okay with that. Some individuals, some people right now, they are confused because you have taken a different approach to the situation, to the friendship, to the relationship, to the idea, to the concept, to the assignment on the job. You're taking a different approach. And this version of you right here, they never knew existed. They knew it was something there lingering, something underneath all the pain, the drama, the turmoil they put you through, that you've gone through. They knew it was something buried underneath there, and that's the very thing they wanted to keep covered up, keep hidden, dim the light, keep you feeling inferior. But now you've taken a different approach. Now you're standing up. Now you have your own 2 feet to stand on. Now you're connected to the Most High. Now you know better. So you're doing better. You're making better decisions for you, your family, your children. Because you've taken a different approach this time, because you've changed your perspective, because you have a different outlook on life, everything around you is about to change. Everything around you is about to change. Can I tell you, when you start doing inner work, when you start healing, when you start becoming, when you start growing, when you start coming up financially, people be so quick to say you've changed, but it's not that you've changed, it's them. It's them seeing you change, seeing you evolve, seeing you become. It's them. No matter how much you try to pour into their cup, tell them, let's go, let's do it, let's keep moving, let's do this, that. Some individuals just don't want to go. They don't want to grow, y'all. And so seeing you do it is a trigger to them. No matter how you show up, what you do, whether you're mediocre, whether you're great, whether you stay quiet or you talk out, you pop off, whatever it is you do, I'm telling you, somebody's always going to have something to say. So you may as well go ahead and stand up in your truth, your reality, and be unapologetic about it. I say it all the time. There's something so attractive about you standing in your truth, you standing in your power, you owning your quirkiness, you owning that weird kind of vibe you got. It's something about that that's so attractive, that draws more into you, where you don't have to run, you don't have to chase, you don't have to do all these different things. It comes to you. When you stand up in that, in who you are, what you want comes to you. You won't attract things that you don't want because you're living in your authenticity. You're being real about who you are. So if you say you want love, you say you genuinely want to be happy, you say all these things and you exude that, that's what's going to be given to you. But if you're wearing a mask, you're pretending, you act like you don't want this, you don't want that, that's what's going to be given to you. That's why it's important, I tell y'all all the time, to walk in your authenticity. Walk in who God's created you to be, whatever that looks like. Because you want to attract more of that. You want to attract the genuine people to you who's supposed to be with you. But if you don't even know who you are, you're confused about that, then the people that's connected to you, they're going to be the same way. And before you know it, when you open your eyes, you're going to be surrounded around fakes and snakes. Fakes and snakes. Whatever approach you've taken, you're planning on taking, that's it. That's it right there, sweetheart. Stay there. Ride that lane. Ride that lane. That's pushing you to a higher timeline. That's pushing you to your next. That's pushing you to your new season. That's pushing you to your bigger and better. Ride that lane until you can't ride it no more. I'm telling you right now. If you've listened, y'all, we're 15 minutes in. If you've listened to this message up until now, you, sweetheart, this is for you. It's for you. Whatever approach you're taking, you're going to take, whether it's regarding school, your finances, you moving. If you've had peace in your spirit, if you know this message is for you, stay there. Do that. Be that. Grow into that version. Continue to do more of that. Speak up more. Be big. Be bold about who you are, what you want, what you deserve. Period. Everybody else will have to get with it or get lost. That's just how it's going in this season, y'all. That's how it's going in this season for you. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks, your thumbs up, your love, your support. Continuing to show up every time that I show up. Please know I appreciate you all so much. If you are new to the channel, over here, y'all, it's all gas. No brakes. We're putting our foot on the enemy's neck and we're not letting up. Please know I appreciate you for just subscribing, being a part of the family. Even if you just decided to watch the video and keep it moving, you still got what you needed. So I love you all so much. And until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.